Yeah. I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember you're discreet out, get ready for defeat now. I'm gonna make you bleed out. Listen on repeat.
Hola, ¿qué tal, amigos? Les habla el Caballero del Aire, el Lancelot, desde México para todo el mundo, y los invito a que se suscriban al canal de YouTube. El nombre se llama Mark Out or Get Out. No te lo puedes perder en YouTube. Suscríbete. Saludos.
Yo, what is up? What is up, folks? It is your boy, Mr. Z. I am live from the Mark Out or Get Out Studios. And I have a guest for you folks, because this is the Independent Minute Podcast, and we are live. We are recording this, getting to know everybody else in the world of professional wrestling. And man, oh man, do I have a guest. I have the big MF on standby right here, folks. And he doesn't look too happy right now.
You know, I'm happy. I'm in my pool, chilling. We got class going on in the dojo. Mike Ayashi's teaching the advanced students right now. I often just, drink some beers, kick back in my pool, go in there, see how tough everyone is when the training's done. Got a lot of good guys training now, putting out some heat. We are pretty much the thing that everyone's talking about in indie wrestling. They thought I was going to go away. They thought I wouldn't last, and now they're kissing my ass.
Hey, and I've seen you a handful of times at Realm, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to make the last show because I just had surgery, so I couldn't drive. But I am definitely looking forward to seeing you and the rest of the crew in the ring, for sure.
Where do you live?
I live in Modesto.
Because coming up here at the last Friday of this month, we have another one of those dojo shows that have been, if you've been noticing, they've been off the charts. We get more people coming each time. We're doing some crazy shit off the wall. We got some bad motherfuckers, Decom, the Samoan Destroyer. We got Paris, the Punjabi Puppy, Michael Sean, CJ Dirt, Razzle Dazzle. I mean, you should come out and check one of these out. You should check this one out.
No,
we got a lot of players, man.
If I'm down, if I'm cleared to roll, I will definitely have to check that out. I know my son has enjoyed going to all these shows. He's been loving it, and I'm pretty sure he's going to get a kick out of seeing more of the local action that we have out here. And I don't think anyone understands that it's not about what you see on TV. It's about what happens in your local area. These are the guys and girls that you see doing what they do best, honing their craft, and they're trying to get the experience, getting beat up weekly, depending on where you're at or where you're going. And it's crazy to me, but it's as far as I've seen, California area is on fire with everything.
I couldn't agree with you more. And some of these guys, a lot of these jabronis are never going to go anywhere, but a few of them are. A lot of these jabronis are going to, make maybe $50 and sell one or two T-shirts if they have any shirts to sell. But there's a handful of us. I'm not going to any big place. I'm building my shit on the underground because I'm hardcore. Mm-hmm. But we got some guys that have a chance to go to the bigger shows. And you get a chance to see them now before the big show snatches them up.
Yeah, that's where we've talked about before, and I mean with the other brand, I've talked about it, and we've said about the ID program has snagged up a lot of these guys, and there's a lot more of them to snag up to show what they're worth. But
I mean, yeah, for sure.
But brawlers like yourself, I mean, I've seen videos you've posted, and I'm just like, You need more badasses.
I mean, I resemble that remark, and I'm not afraid to say it because at 50 years old, day in and day out, I've proved it. And I've said it. You know, this is a shoot anyone, anytime, any place, any form of combat, any venue, boxing, pro wrestling, death matches, bare knuckle, MMA. It doesn't matter to me. Anyone, any place, anytime. And I've lived it, and so that's why I can say I'm a badass. And if someone doesn't think I am, they can step up to the plate and prove me wrong. And thus far, and thus far in the indie wrestling game, a lot of these guys like to talk a lot of shit, but not one of them ever stepped up.
Well, that's all about it. You know, like you say, like when the old saying goes, "Put your money where your mouth is." And I mean, you're laying it out there. You're calling everybody. If they want a piece of you, they know where to find you.
You know, I've more than laid it out there. I've been, you know, nobody thought I would go this far. They thought I would go away, but they didn't really know who I was. They didn't know my heart. They didn't know that all the shit they could talk about me, it wouldn't matter because I had worse things said to me. I've been through worse. I come from one of the worst cities. I've already had the worst shit done to me. So the shit that they were saying, you know, the disrespect, the shame, the bullshit. And then all of a sudden, the people that used to hate me now they love me, and they're calling me, hey, bro, can I get on, you know, can I come through? Can I get on one of these shows? And the ones that don't love me that still say I'm salty, they talk a little bit of shit. But as soon as I walk in the room, they shut the fuck up. So to me, somebody that that's talking shit behind my back, but it shuts up when I walk in the room, to me, that person's my bitch. So I have a lot of bitches in the indie wrestling game. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of homies. And I got a lot of bitches too.
There you go. Exactly. But you know, and that's the thing. And there's a lot of talk, and a lot of people like to do that. And that's just flapping your gums. And then we're in a world now where that's done a lot now. But you know, if you know, you heard the man. If you want to man up, step up. And I
I mean, I'm
completely
not hard to find,
respect
and
that.
I'm always game. You know, I'm always game. I'm always down. You know, I train these motherfuckers to be real fighters too. There's no one that comes out of this dojo that can't fucking shoot. So you know, it would be very stupid to ever shoot on one of my guys.
And that's
A
that.
few have tried it,
Yeah, and that's the
and it
thing.
didn't work out very well.
Yeah, no, and we're in a world where respect is key, and that would be the
But
key
yeah,
word.
you would say that, but we're in a game where there's a lot of disrespect, but
Yeah.
it's a lot of disrespect behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, yeah, and that you know, to each their own on how they what you know, everyone's different, but I mean, with me is how I come at with all you fellas is nothing more than respect. I'm humbled to be invited to these shows. I'm humbled to be, uh,
well,
quote,
I'm glad you said that word humbled because you come to me humbled. That's cool, bro. It's like in the Bible when it says you could fall on the rock and become humble, or the rock could fall on you. I'm that fucking rock. If I fall on you, I'm breaking your back and you're going to become humble.
there you go. And that's the thing. It's a
I'm
matter.
born. I'm born to humble people. I'm put on this earth to make them all humble.
Well, there you go. And I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing who you humble next for sure. And like I said,
Yeah, you know, stay tuned.
oh yeah, and like I said, you know, me coming to do what I do and filming and talking to you guys, it's all out of respect. I mean, I'm you know, long time fan, and it's been a huge honor to be allowed in hollow ground, so to speak, with you guys, and I can be nothing more than humble and appreciative of it for the opportunity.
I mean, that's great. So you don't got to get humbled. You come to be humbled. Um, we got like, see, we got a show at the end of this month, July. I think I always forget my days. 25th, I think, July 25th, somewhere around there. The last Friday of this month, not the first Friday, but the last Friday. We got a show coming up. It's gonna be an elimination match. Myself, the Samoan Destroyer, my boy Michael Sean, CJ Dirt against Mike Hayashi, Paris Singh, JoJo, the Savage, the Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the other jabroni in this? Oh yeah, this guy named Assassino who I fucked up in a death match last Saturday at a Hell's Angels party.
Whew. And I told you that the vibe of that match right there, the video you shot or you had up, and I'm like, man, no one's done the the caged ring. No one's done the lion's den kind of feel to it, and I am all for it.
Yeah, man, I'm the one. I'm that fucking guy. When you say no one's done something, that's when I'm stepping up and I'm doing it. No one else has gone to a fucking Hell's Angels party and partied with some real motherfuckers, got in a fucking ring and shot a fucking promo. Actually humbled a motherfucker, but I did because the big MF is unlike anyone you've ever fucking known.
Whew. You heard it, folks. I mean, he's all business for sure. And
I mean, I'm fucking 50. I'm still smashing more beers than all these fucking punks in the wrestling game. I'm still out lifting, out boxing, out wrestling, drinking longer, getting up and going to the gym. I see a lot of soft ass motherfuckers in this game. Soft, real soft. They want to make friends. They want to be cool with everybody. They don't even get drunk anymore. What the fuck happened to the real motherfuckers? What the fuck happened to doing fucking 8 balls and drinking a fucking case of beer after a show? And then taking a pain pill to fall asleep. What happened to that?
It's come a long way. The era has changed. Everyone's, as you would say, they've gone soft. It sounds like
They're not even on the gimmick. What the fuck? What happened? Why is everybody skinny or fat? What happened to the real motherfuckers?
you know. And that's one of the things I talked about on another show with somebody the other day. Is the look? Not a lot of looks like a pro wrestler.
No, man, because they are stupid. They don't go to half of these motherfuckers don't even go to a fucking gym. Like, I don't even understand how you go to a wrestling school and you can't afford a fucking Planet Fitness membership. I have a boxing gym I pay to go to. I have 3 fucking gyms that I pay to go to make sure I always have a gym that I can get. And these fucking jabronis don't even have fucking one. And it shows. Just look at half of them. Look at 80 fucking percent of them. 80% look like shit. They look like a guy that would never win a fucking street fight, but they could fucking flip or they could do a swap or they could do a spot. There ain't nobody thinking, I don't want to fuck with that guy. When I was a kid, I grew up watching bad motherfuckers like Champatera, Paul Orndorff, and if you fuck with them, they were going to snap your fucking neck. It makes you believe this shit was real. These motherfuckers that are slapping their fucking knees, that are slapping their fucking thighs, they don't look like shit, no one's scared of them, they're not intimidating. I just don't get it.
Yeah, and that's been a lot of the what you see, like you said, what you see on even on it like the level like the TV level of aspects of things. It's mean it. Show what you mean, and like you guys like you are the bigger guys, the guys that mean business. They lay it in. Have a gentleman's agreement laid in.
I mean, I don't need no gentleman's agreement. I'm gonna lay it in, but I will admit that maybe I'm not the best pro wrestler as far as move for move. I ain't jumping off no ropes. I don't even jump. I'm a white man that can't jump that good. But I'll tell you what, I fucking do. My shit don't look fake. I mean, no one ever went to a fucking thing that I did and said it was fake or looked fake in any way.
Oh man, no one's gonna. And that's the thing. No one's gonna.
As a matter of fact, they're like they fucking know that I'm real.
Oh yeah, no. If you and it's the thing is there's some that, like you say, act like they're badass, and then there's guys like you who are legit badasses.
I'm not afraid to say that. You know what? Am I the baddest motherfucker in the world? No, I'm not. I'm not. But am I badder than most of these motherfuckers? Yes, I am.
There you go, folks.
Like this motherfucker. How was that? We were doing a bar show about 2 weeks ago in Tracy. We're gonna be going back pretty soon. At Bay Boys Brew, actually August 2nd. We're teaming up with Ben Chaos and Kill Fear. We're gonna bring pro wrestling and indie wrestling and the world of indie music together. Ben Chaos is blowing up. Kill Fear is blowing up. Swift Homicide blowing up. We're on the same pattern. Our shit's rising. People are talking about us. And all we got to do is push really fucking hard right now. I tell all these motherfuckers at my school that you fucks are lucky as fuck. When I started in this shit, there was one fucking word.
I think I lost you. You muted your mic, sir.
Am I good?
Yeah,
Am I
you're
back?
good. You're back now. You're back. You're back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, what was I saying again? I'm always rambling.
Oh no, you just like you said, and from the sounds like you're training your students, and let me tell you,
Oh yeah, that's right.
some of the crop that I've seen so far that has come either to, even at CCW a couple weeks back before my surgery, it's these.
Oh, we killed it. We stole the show.
Oh
Tell
yeah,
me we didn't steal the show.
oh you did, and
Tell
my
me
kids
we
loved
don't
it.
fucking steal the show. As a matter of fact, the last ROW show, I told the promoter, I said, yo, you just booked. I sent him a video of Paris saying, and the Samoan destroyer, and he's like, I want these guys, and so he books those guys. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you right now, before you do anything else, that's gonna be the match of the night. And then what the fuck happens? In their match, there was no fucking ass grabbing, there was no knee slapping, there was no thigh slapping, there was no let me do 1 billion spots, you know, um, and make this shit look fake. No, it was some real fucking shit, pounding on each other to the point to where the promoter's mom went up to his mom and she's like, "You gotta stop those guys from fighting." And I was like, you know, and I told the promoter, and I was like, hey man, what was your favorite match tonight? I knew what he was gonna say. That's how much confidence I got in my voice. I knew what he was gonna say. And he was like, that guy singing the destroyer. Like, I told you, motherfucker. I told you they were gonna steal the show.
Yeah, and I've seen Paris sing at CCW, and I mean, just an incredible athlete in general. Just the look of him is great.
Absolutely. And ever so often, I gotta fucking humble his ass, but an incredible athlete nonetheless.
Yeah, for sure, and it's more, and I'm loving to see the crop that is coming out, and as long as they are learning their craft and doing the right things in the ring, I don't see no reason why people can't go to these shows and spend $10-15 and enjoy a hell of a show.
I mean, that's an understatement, because you are going to get one hell of a time when you come to one of our shows, and they are going to entertain the fuck out of you. And since we've been doing these dojo shows, every show we doubled our audience. This show, I expect more people than I can fucking handle. And we're moving towards, more artists coming in. We're hardcore underground. I don't give a fuck about what's going on anywhere else. I don't give a fuck about getting signed. I don't give a fuck about any corporations. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All that shit that we're all fucking tired of, all the fucking bullshit. Fuck all that. Like, I'm here to do some real shit 'cause I'm a real motherfucker. And I'm here to put out the real shit and be the real motherfuckers, be the gangsters, be the fucking bad guys, be the guys that are breaking faces, that are drinking beers and kicking ass.
There you go. Yeah, and I've
don't bring your bitch. And don't bring your bitch to one of our shows. You might be sitting in the corner. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah, no, and you got, like you said, every company out there has not a niche, but it's just, you have your certain subset of audiences that like certain things. And the more variety that we have out there, it's the more reason for these people to go to these places, to show up to these local shows, and showing you boys the love you guys deserve, because you're out there busting your ass and doing what you need to do to entertain the crowd. And whether it be 10, 15, 20, or 50, it's like, go out there and give it your all. Do what you got to do.
We're always going to do that, and like I said, I got some hustlers out here. And I was telling, I got a lot of other motherfuckers too that have been training, that have been showing improvement. But what really pisses me off, I'll go back to this, what I was saying earlier before I forgot what the fuck I was saying, because I'm an old motherfucker that's been in way too many fights and done way too many fucking drugs. But I was telling these motherfuckers that when I started in this shit 9 years ago, you could only get booked at TWF. And everyone else said we were trash. Everyone else said we were backyard. And everywhere I tried to go, they're like, I'm not going to book you. You're fucking trash. You're backyard. And I'm like, fuck you, you're backyard. And all these motherfuckers were like, you're not going nowhere. You're not leaving your backyard. And now here we are, with fucking connections, fucking deep, fucking running all over California, Texas, Sean Hernandez, ROW, superstars out there in fucking Alameda. TWF is selling out every fucking time they're in the fucking venue. And these motherfuckers that used to call us trash, Now they try to get books. You know what I'm saying? Um, so what I'm trying to tell these guys is right now is a moment in time that is better than ever. And we got a lot of momentum. We got people all over Stockton hitting us up, wanting to do business with us. We got artists. We got all kinds of shit happening. It's like now's the time to fucking go as hard as you could go in that fucking paint because this just didn't happen. This happened over 9 fucking years of running these fucking roads myself and CJ Dirt, and dealing with all the guys that are gatekeeping, try to hold you back. It's like now the gates are broken. Ain't nobody nobody gatekeep no more. It's wide open for the fucking taking. It's like get off your fucking ass, stop having fucking excuses, get in there and fucking train like a man and stop being a little fucking bitch. Because if you don't show up to train and you're missing consistently, and this is what you really want to do, and you can't make it in, right? I'm like, fuck you, you're a bitch then. That's a bitch that can't show up and pay the price.
Yeah, and I'm saying it's like I know a few that have moved to other states and are doing big things in other states, but it's that grind mentality. It's the get up in the morning, do what you got to do. If you want to go somewhere, you're gonna sit there and break ground to make it that way. And that's the drive and determination I've always respected out of people. If you've got that drive to do better and do big things, yeah, sure. Yeah, I love it. I love to see it thrive. And right now, what we have going on as far as the world of independent wrestling is you have these guys, your guys specifically, as you're saying, that are out there hustling, that are out there getting what they need to get.
I mean, for sure, some of them are hustling. Some the motherfuckers need to hustle harder. I'm not letting up on nobody. I was lucky enough to get Vinny Massaro as my trainer.
Ooh, I remember
and then
him.
After that, who has been around forever. And after that, the other person that helped me, well, actually, Michael Sean helped me a lot too. Tweak me. When I was more in my prime and I could do more shit, Michael Sean made some good tweaks on me. And then as I got older, Sean Hernandez helped me a lot and taught me how to work and taught me how to sell. And what are you looking at, motherfucker? What? Fuck yeah! Oh yeah! Now you show up, bitch. Come over here. I know you're afraid to get in the water. Just get in the fucking pool. I'm doing a podcast. Get in the fucking pool. You're gonna get in the fucking pool. This motherfucker. Where you going? He's actually scared of water. One time I threw him in the pool. It was a long time ago, and I realized that he had his phone. And he throws his phone up in the air, and I seen it in slow motion. Even though I threw him in the pool, I did him a solid, and I caught his phone.
That's what we call a good
time. That was one of the guys that I put over Michael Sean.
Oh yeah, there we go.
He took a light bulb Saturday. He was a little salty about it, but it was necessary.
Yeah, and like I said, and like you said, like I just said, like you're doing things that no other company is trying to do. And right now it's like one of the biggest things that's going around, and I've seen a lot of videos of it, is the deathmatch style. And it's big right now. I know a lot of people.
I mean, because it looks real. It's kind of easy, to be honest with you. It's just pain, Fuck it, I'm not afraid of pain.
But
it's real.
But who doesn't want to go? Who doesn't want to go to a show?
The reason
and watch,
why they like it is real.
Yeah, who doesn't want to go to a show and watch two men just beat the holy hell out of each other?
I mean, yes, people love it. It's an easy thing to transition to for myself. Because I am that motherfucker. But it's believable. It's easy. We're doing Hell's Angel shows now. I mean, and they love it.
Oh yeah, why the hell not? It'd be right up there, right off the business. They love it. And I mean, it's insane. Like I said, we're in a world right now where the world of professional wrestling is everything right now. A lot of people are watching it. I want to not really say it's in a boom period, but it is in a period where you can literally go 15 minutes away and there's a show to go see. and I
I mean,
love it.
indie wrestling, it is in a boom period. It's all over the place. This show's fucking everywhere. You know, we're in a fucking boom. The 209 Dragons is in a fucking boom. We're getting books all over the place. I can go to Texas whenever I want. Almost every company's booking us. There's a few haters out there that are holding on to grudges, but that's all right. Um, I'm working on a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit to come. You know, I'm always working. I'm always coming up with ideas. I'm always talking to people. You never know what's going to be next for us. But
Well,
me,
but
Michael, Sean, and CJ sort of
that's
started this,
that's what's
and
up.
Mike Hayashi, is a great trainer. Very patient. Very consistent. He's quiet fucking dude. You know, on a real shoot, is a real good guy. A real, a Christian man. You know, he lives his life. He's one of the best examples that I know.
Oh yeah, no, and I remember seeing Hayashi when he was doing what he was doing his thing, and an incredible athlete. Even as he gets older, it seems like the older he gets, the more agile he gets too, as well, and that's impressive.
You know, yeah, I wish he wouldn't take so many risks. I want to keep him around. You know, say
Yeah,
less is best. But he's crazy. He's fucking crazy.
exactly. Yeah, and whenever, and I'm gonna let you know right now because before we get off of here, is that before we get off of here, I'm gonna want you to plug what you need to plug, but I need to let you know. Anytime you got events coming up, my door is always open. I mean, I really do appreciate you coming on here.
No, I'll thank you, man. We all the exposure. I kind of like. I see ROW. I see Ugly JoJo. I'm looking at what is that California Championship. I'm just not sure why I don't see BMF Entertainment on this thing here.
Well, I haven't been out and
Um,
about to get one yet, but I will get one for sure because I need to add more to the
you're gonna
wall.
get one if you don't have one, motherfucker. You're gonna get one. I told you, you you could be humble or you could get humbled.
Hey, but I got the shirt though. The shirt looks nice though. I like the shirt.
I mean, you know what? You're representing the right way. Um, representing, yeah, we got. I mean, the Dragons Den. We got. I don't think there's a. I personally don't think there's a better fucking school. You got Mike Hayashi, who's been around for 20 years, trained by Big Ugly, one of the best workers I know. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That motherfucker could work any style of match, shoot style. Fucking, he could chain wrestle. He could do spots. It doesn't fucking matter. He could do strong style. You can't be in the ring with a better guy than him. He knows how to work. He knows how to get you over. He knows how to sell. Um, you know, Michael Sean has been in the game forever. He's loved wrestling. He eats, breathes, sleeps, shits wrestling. And then we got Hernandez coming through. Sean Hernandez coming through every 3 or 4 months. You can't get more wisdom than from a motherfucker like that. That's a fucking legend right there.
Yeah.
And then we have Vinny Massaro coming through, another fucking a local legend in my opinion,
Oh
one of
yeah.
the best trainers. We got Bobby Hart occasionally showing up. We just had Rick Luxury coming through. We've had Gangrel come through. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been putting
I
around some of the baddest motherfuckers. And on top of that, you come to this school, you're not just going to be trained to wrestle. You're going to learn how to be a tough motherfucker once you come through these gates.
Yeah, and speaking of Rick Luxury and Bobby Hart, I just spoke to Bobby the other day, and I'm trying to get him on here, but he said that I need to try to get Rick as well, and that would be
I mean, for sure, they're both. I really enjoyed Rick. Personally, Bobby, I've always liked the way Bobby taught for whatever reason.
yeah,
I'm not, man. I got fucking problems. You know what I'm saying? I got like fucking ADHD, fucking dyslexic, fucking issues. And I always liked the way he broke shit down. He was always able to tweak it. He was always able to tweak things. The few times I did train with him, in a way that it wasn't like you all gotta do it this way. He would look at me and he'd be like, okay, try it this way then, or try it that way then, or do it this way. He always had a variation to what he was teaching. And I really like the way that Bobby broke wrestling down.
yeah, definitely, and watching him as much as I did because when I started going to independent wrestling, and this was after years of not going, my first show was back when my daughter was 2 or 3, and that was the Pro Wrestling Bushido, and that
Oh
was
yeah, dude. Bobby was doing it. Bobby was doing the fucking boxing events, which I fought on one of them
yeah.
back in the day at the Modesto Fat Cat. He was doing Bushido. I mean, Bobby was the fucking man. He was doing it. He was doing the thing. Also, one of the first guys that really welcomed me when I jumped over from I was doing other shit. I did MMA for a while. I did boxing. I was doing a podcast. My podcast was the shit inside BJJ in the Last Round podcast. We got over 1 million downloads. We had like Mike Tyson on. We had DDP on. We've had Hickson Gracie, Ken Shamrock, fucking all sorts of people. Back in that when everyone was listening to podcasts on iTunes, when it was and back when everyone didn't have a podcast. Now it's a lot harder to get even noticed. But yeah, 1 million downloads. We were making top 10. Inside BJJ was the top 10 podcast on iTunes. We beat out a lot of motherfuckers, and I jumped into this. I was managing Phil Baroni, managing Phil Baroni and Stephen Bonner.
Rest in peace.
And Bobby was he was one of the first guys that was cool. To me, everyone else is like, who the fuck do you think you are? Fuck you. You're a backyarder. Bobby was cool from day one. But it's like one of those things where real recognize real. Oh, yeah. Haters never recognize real.
No, not at all. And we, and I always tell people, I was like, if you're getting discouraged with yourself, and haters motivate. If someone ain't hating on you, you're doing something
That's
wrong.
why I'm fucking here. All these motherfuckers that talk to all that shit, I can't quit. They win. Fuck you. I get back up every time I get knocked down for the people who believe in me, but more so for the bitch motherfuckers who don't. Fuck all of you.
There you go. Well, I think we're gonna be getting ready to roll this out right here. If you want to let the people
check out TWF. So we got a show coming up in Manteca. Check that out. Just follow my Instagram. You'll get all the information on there. Fake Map 209 TWF. We got Superstars Wrestling coming up. W. Fucking 209 Dragons Den. We got Zeke moving on up, going out south. Going to be training with I forgot. It's the company out south. The school that's really doing big things in Los Angeles.
Was that Knox Pro?
Yeah, Knox Pro is going to be going out there. Which there's no reason in the world why you shouldn't see, the Samoan Destroyer doing some big things. No reason.
There we go, folks. Well, sir, I appreciate you for being on here, and I can't wait to hear what else you got going next in the future. The door is always open. Thank you so much.
Yeah, likewise, man. Come to any of these shows, bring your setup, come through. We got a lot of cool shit coming up, bro. We're about to shock the motherfucking world.
Hey, I'm all for it. Folks, this is Mr. Z. This is the Independent Minute. That is the Big MF. Do not miss his next show for sure. And I will catch you guys again on the Mark Out or Get Out podcast.
Later, bitches. The pleasure was all yours.